Hey, it's Mark with Mark's Virtual Channel. We're back at Upland with another video, and finally, we've got a new city release coming up. I know a few months ago I was talking about how they're having too many city releases and they're having them too fast, and now I'm saying finally they have another one. Well, it seems like they had a bunch really fast, and they had a real big break, and now we've got another one. So we'll talk about that. It's a brand new city, and then what my strategy will be. We'll go over some of the details on it. And then, of course, I'll be, like I said, filming it, showing me minting, and we'll see how I do. We also might talk about how I did in the last release as well, and how my minted properties have done there as well. Love the likes, love the comments, love the shares. Keep those coming. Love seeing new subscribers as well. And thank you to everyone who helps us out here on the channel and in the Lazy Node Discords. We have a Lazy Node contest going right now in Neponsit, so check out my last video, comment there if you want in on that, or Henry Ford, you can also join there. The last city release was down in Rio, down here somewhere, and I thought I did pretty well. It started out real slow. I didn't get a lot of the beachfront stuff I was hoping to. I bought some stuff over here. I did get a beachfront kind of close to there that I sold, but then that video is under my city releases playlist. I moved myself all the way over here, bought some properties up here, and came down here and was able to mint quite a few good stuff right on the ocean. So that was pretty cool to see. Did I just buy that one? No? Maybe I minted that one too. I don't remember that one very well. But I was able to get quite a bit of stuff. That's almost on the beach, not quite. Almost on the beach, not quite. I think I had another one over here that did sell. Then I've got this one right on the beach, this one almost on the beach, and this big one right on the beach as well. And I've had these for sale for pretty reasonable prices, like less than a 200% markup, not that high. I minted that, well, that's about 200%. But nothing crazy, and not much is sold here. So I can understand some of these that quite aren't on the beach, but these ones right on the beach, I thought would have sold for that price by now. And part of that might be the FIFA challenge, really distracting people. People saving money for that. That went on for a long time with the World Cup, so that could be part of it. Who knows? Then I also got this one right here, which I thought was really cool too. Like this camping club one. I thought was that named before? Maybe not. But kind of right in the middle, also sort of on the beach. And that one has not sold either. And it's not that crazy of a markup either. Pretty high, but for it being by itself, isolated, real close to the beach like that, I thought that would have sold too. So I haven't had a whole lot of luck selling much in the fourth Rio release, I think. I had much better luck in the other ones, although I still do have my big hotel over here. 1.5 million on the ocean, named resort, one of the coolest properties, I think, in Rio. And I'm kind of holding out to see if maybe Abdullah wants to buy it. Who knows? But that was one of my favorite properties I've ever bought in Upland, that one. So that's cool. I don't mind holding it. I also don't mind if someone sells it, but we'll see how that goes. So that's the Rio, the last release we had, which was okay, not that great. And the new city, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard already, is Buenos Aires. And I can't believe I found that so fast. In Argentina. So here it is. They won't show us the map or grid here for a while. But to find out information on Buenos Aires, we can go down here. We can click on resources somewhere, news and events, and we can see Upland's information on Buenos Aires. Maybe. There it is. Look at that. They're also doing the Thrifty Trader right now, and I usually like doing the Thrifty Trader, but I don't care about it this time because you only get a block explorer. I want to do English. And like it's for the all of Upland, which is weird to me. Like how I'd have to take all my properties, if I really want to do well, all my properties off the market so I don't sell cheap ones, and then try and sell expensive ones, which is tricky. And I'm just kind of like, well, maybe I'll buy a couple of cheap ones, I don't know, to try and get the top 200, but I'm not really worried about it too much. They had Spark, more UpX rewards, maybe, but even then, probably not. I have sold a few properties since then that were pretty low value, so that doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, anyway, here Argentina's capital comes to Upland. All right, I don't care about all their words. We care about the important stuff. Buenos Aires launches in Upland on January 19th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 10 a.m. my time, and that is next Thursday. Terminal sale opens Monday, January 16th for Tuesday, January 17th sale. So you want to register on Monday. Hopefully, like complete massive luck, you can get a terminal because those are very valuable. The city launch comes after Argentina's FIFA World Cup victory. Yay! The city launch is perfectly timed with our plans with the AFA. I don't know what that means. And their future plans to expand neighborhoods. So doing another tiered launch where they'll have a first small area, then they'll keep expanding like they did with Rio 47 times. It will be released in vanilla mode, which means you don't know what the collections are until a week later. That's how all of them have been done recently. So there's lots of speculation. You can figure out what streets are good, what neighborhoods are good. Try and buy there. You can decide if you want to sell before the collections are announced or later on. And then 17,500 properties in 6 neighborhoods will be released first. This is tiny. This is so small. I feel like this is probably the smallest release I have ever seen. Even some of the partial ones in Rio, I'm pretty sure. So this will be interesting. And then more parcels will come later. It's 48 neighborhoods open. Like, that's like, are they going to have 12 different openings for Buenos Aires? Buenos Aires, they have 6 to start with, but 48 total. That's crazy. So I guess that would be 8 if you did 6 neighborhoods each time. One of the neighborhoods, Nunez, is reserved as a Free Start Act property, so only people who are just beginning with a net worth under $100,000 can buy there. And about 30% of the properties will be FSAs. So stuff will probably sell out really, really fast, unless it's just ridiculously expensive, which we've seen from Upland. We've seen really ridiculously expensive, prices get better, then jump way up crazy again. So we'll see. Dallas was pretty expensive. City information, the send fees, airport, yes, terminal, yes, collections, 11 to 17, first launch, 17,500, blah, 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 treasure tier hunt 4, I don't care about treasure hunting, I know some people do. Mouth, Nunez, Madero Port, Recoleta, withdrawal, and San Telmo. This sounds like a kind of a depressing launch, withdrawal, wow. Anyway, here we go. They even show us the neighborhoods, which is nice. They kept us guessing before. So there's Nunez. That's the FSA one. And then here are the other ones that will be along the bay there. So everything should be pretty valuable. I'm guessing if their prices are somewhat decent, it will sell out right away. We're going to want to buy as much as we possibly can. Maybe get lucky on waterfront properties. Probably not. But if they're priced reasonably. If they're priced like that one Dallas neighborhood, forgot what Highland or something? I can't remember. That were crazy, like $200,000, then it won't sell out. All right. Fun facts about Buenos Aires. You can read that if you want to. Terminals, terminal sale, $475 for train terminal, airport terminal price, $1,500. So expensive. All right. Travel guide tells you how to get there. Release schedule, terminal sale, city launch. So I'm guessing they're not having any test releases. It's just all going to, well, there's only 6 neighborhoods. There's technically 5, only 5 neighborhoods we can buy in if we're not FSA. So we will see how this goes. Maybe beforehand I'll try and launch some videos on guessing what will be a good area or streets or stuff like that. I'll do some research there. And then besides that, this just all looks like the same stuff we've read before 7 times. I don't know why it keeps repeating itself over and over again. Unless I scrolled up somehow. There we go. All right, so that's the city release. We'll see how it goes. I'll do some more research here. Looks like it's going to be right in this neighborhood right here. Interesting to see where the lot lines go. How many property. It's going to be tricky getting stuff in these areas, I think. So, might be interesting. I don't know where the airport is. We'll figure that out eventually and go from there. All right. Thanks for watching. Be back soon. It'll be exciting next week. And hope everyone has a good weekend.